Hey there, I'm Celia, a French freelance illustrator and full-time designer. Welcome in this new video. Today I'm sharing with you 3 of my favorite sketchbooks of all time and I'm explaining why I love them so much. Sketchbooks are really linked to how you like to do art, so my favorite ones may not be the best for you, but I hope it will help you. My most recent one is a Stillman and Birn Multimedia A5 sketchbook, and I love it. It has 150 grams per square meters paper and 100 pages. The paper has a medium grain surface. I was looking for this kind of sketchbook for a long time, but I never succeeded to find one until I finally discovered this one completely by accident. It was really hidden at my art supply shop. It cost me around 24 euros, which is more than what I'm usually putting in a sketchbook, but it had all the characteristics that I was looking for, so I gave it a go and I didn't regret it. So what are these so specific characteristics? I love to work in A5 sketchbooks. It's the perfect size for me, and I also really enjoy working in spiral sketchbooks. But what was the most difficult to find was a smooth and thick paper allowing me to paint and to do some Posca drawings. Posca need a really smooth paper to work well, and if the paper is too thin, it's not working either. I love to work on multimedia Canson paper, which has almost no texture, but is perfect for all wet techniques. And I couldn't find a sketchbook with this kind of paper. Before finding the Stillman and Birn, I was thinking about binding my own sketchbook with this paper, but I found it right in time. I tested a lot of techniques, including watercolor inks, Posca, Gouache, and the pages didn't bleed. So far, for the techniques that I enjoy, it's the best sketchbook that I ever tried. My second favorite sketchbook looks a lot like the Stillman one. It's an Hahnemuhle A5 sketchbook for draft and sketch. The paper is 140 grams per square meters and there are 160 pages. The paper isn't made for paint, but I use a lot of gouache in it and it's working really well because the paper is quite thick. I love the format as well, which is an A5 with spirals. The main problem that I have with this sketchbook is that I can't use watercolor inks and Posca in it. The ink is absorbed too quickly with the paper and I don't have the time to work it. For the Posca, the paper is way too textured, so the Posca are scratching the paper and it's impossible to create something clean with it. I really love to do some paintings in it, and working with color pencils is also really cool. It's way cheaper than the Stillman and Birn sketchbook. This one is around 10 euro, which is perfect for this quality and that many pages. The third kind of sketchbook that I really love is the Paperblanks sketchbook. The covers are always beautiful and they have a nice smooth paper. The paper is 120 grams per square meters and they have more than 140 pages. They are perfect for sketching and I also love to use alcohol markers in them. The pages are bleeding with alcohol markers, so you have to put a protection paper between the pages when you are working on them. But apart from that, it's not absorbing too much the markers inks and the paper is extra smooth, so it's working really well. I also love the fact that they have a lot of different formats, especially some small ones that I love to bring with me when I'm traveling. And I have to admit, I love to use them because they are super fancy. The wet techniques are not working well on them, so if you want to paint or to use some Posca, forget about it. There are expensive ones, the cheapest starts at 14 euros, I think, and the A4 formats can reach 40 euros. So really expensive. I don't usually put that much in sketchbooks, but there are awesome gifts to make to you artist friends. So if you are looking for a nice small fancy sketchbook for pencil sketches or marker drawings, they are perfect. And that's it for today. I could talk about sketchbook for ages because I'm just a little bit obsessed. but I hope that these 3 reviews will help you to find your perfect sketchbook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!